Hey everyone out there, how you guys doing? It's me, E Queen, the Astral Alchemist. Today in this video, I am going to be discussing planetary archetypes in this video, okay? And how they manifest themselves into different people, okay? Before I get started on the subject, I would like to welcome all my new subscribers and thank you so much for your support, okay? And I also would like to give a shout out to my new viewers out there. Thank you for being here. And while you're here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, okay? And hit the bell so you'll always be posted when I post my content, okay? And to everybody out there that views my video, give my videos thumbs up, okay? So my content can reach more people, okay, that needs it. All right, so a couple of videos ago, I did the 12 astrological archetypes and the major arcanas and the tarot that represent those archetypes. So today in this video, I'm going to be doing the planetary archetypes, the major arcanas in the celestial tarot deck that represent these archetypes, okay? And so it's like in astrology, we may have like one or two planetary archetypes that we embody though, and we personify in our life and everything like that. And so it's like you have to be know like what these different planetary energies govern and what they bring to the table in order to understand what type of planetary archetype a person embodies, okay? And so like as I'm going through them, I got two that I embody strongly, and when I get to them, I'm gonna let you know. So let's get into it. The first planetary archetype in astrology is the sun. The sun, yes. So this planetary archetype manifests in the natal chart as someone who has a lot of planets in Leo or a lot of planets in the 5th house. Like they're just literally considered sun dominant, okay? They shine bright out in the world. Everybody is always paying attention to these people, or they find themselves steadily trying to get the attention of other people because it works both ways, okay? The sun archetype or the solar archetype person, they are meant to like entertain people and bring warmth into other people's life, okay? Because the sun is warm, the sun is bright, and they're also on that note meant to brighten other people's life, okay? Like bring the dawn and the day to people, okay? Get people out of the midnight hour into the a new day. So like they literally like bring a new day to people regardless of what time it is on earth, okay? And then also like I said, they're also somebody that is meant to gain attention, to somebody that you just pay attention. Like if you're a sun or solar archetype person, like you're just going to have the attention. You're going to be in the spotlight some way, somehow, regardless if it's by choice or if it is just how it is for you. But like these people's life play out where they're always in the spotlight. They're always the center stage of everything, okay? Pretty much everything, everywhere. Their social media, they're center stage, okay? At their jobs, they're center stage. In their business, they're center stage. In their family, they're center stage. Like the sun archetype, you cannot ignore the sun archetype. And even if you try to ignore the sun archetype person, they're going to make their presence known, Trust and believe in that. I got a lot of Sun archetype family members within my family, okay? All right. Next up is the Moon archetype, the lunar archetype person. So in the natal chart, this is somebody that has a lot of Cancerine placements. They have 4th house placements, okay? They have a lot of planets aspecting the moon. And so this is like the total opposite of the solar archetype. These people are more secluded to themselves, and they have a very nurturing energy and quality to them. Okay, they're very mothering. They're very protective and instinctive. Okay, the lunar archetype person is someone that is very reflective, someone who is very indirect, like they're direct but in an inward way, and they're more in tune to with their inner self, right? This is somebody that's also deeply connected to the unconscious mind, okay? They are people that are just tapped into the universe on some degree, and they also are like people that really are just really connected with the moon. It doesn't matter if their sun sign is Cancer or not. If they have a lot of Cancerine placements, like I swear, they're the way they present themselves is according to the phases of the moon and according to where the moon is transiting at as well. Okay, so yeah, that's the lunar archetype person. Next we have the Mercury archetype person. Now the Mercury archetype manifests people having a lot of placements in Gemini or Virgo, people having a lot of placements in the 3rd and 6th house. Okay, so as when it comes to like the Mercury archetype in Gemini or the 3rd house, these people manifest as communicators, heavy communicators, and people that are like to get around and in their neighborhood, and like to just chop things up with people, people that are idealistic about the familiar things in life. Now when it comes to the Mercury archetype in Virgo or in the 6th house, these are people that are very organized. They have a well put together schedule, because the 6th house Virgo rules scheduling, day-to-day routine, and they're also somebody that is kind of a bit OCD, because what I noticed that 6th house people really like their environment clean. The Mercury in Virgo or 6th house archetype, or people that have a lot of 6th house energy or Virgo energy within their chart, they also manifest as like a physician, as the medicine man, the medicine woman. Okay, and like pretty much the Mercury archetype person is about communication and scheduling and routine and health, okay, and education as well. All right. Next we have the Venus archetype here. Now, the Venus archetype is someone who has a lot of planets in Taurus or in Libra, and pretty much like, okay, so like Venus Taurus archetype people are people that like nice luxury, comforts, okay, beautiful things around them, and they like a lot of security, okay? They like a lot of abundance around them, okay? That may be money, that may be material possessions, that may be access to all the knowledge that they can gain. But what I've noticed about the Venus Taurus archetype people is that they like luxury, they like comfort, okay? And you know, they like alluring, beautiful things, okay? And they're all about their coin. They're all about their abundance, okay? Never ever try to keep a Venus Taurus archetype person from getting abundance. Now, on the other hand, the Venus Libra archetype person, these are people that like equality and balance into their life. These are people that like to be in relationships, that like to be a part of partnerships. They like the one-to-one partnerships. It could be platonic as well as friendship. And they also like, just like the Venus Taurus archetype, they like beauty as well, art, okay? Art for the Venus Libra archetype. And like I said, beautiful relationships, whining and dining, okay? Everything like Libra, like balance. Fairness is very important to the Venus Libra archetype, okay? Because if you're not being fair to them, they're gonna call you out on it. Trust and believe in that, they will, okay? So yeah, Venus archetype. Next, we have the Mars archetype. Okay, so the Mars archetype manifests itself with people that have a lot of planets in Aries, okay, or a lot of planets in the first house. These people are very assertive. They're go-getters. The Aries and Mars archetype gets what they want by taking action. They just go after what they want. They don't care about the risks and the pitfalls. Like when a Mars archetype person wants something, consequences do not matter to them. Okay? Consequences do not matter to them. Risks do not matter to the Mars archetype people. Okay? Because all they care about is going after their desire. And that's what Mars is. Mars is our desire. The Mars archetype person also is very powerful because they have a lot of sexual energy, because Mars rules over sex. And so these people, they have a very attractive aura about them, and like a lot of people are really, believe it or not, are really attractive to like the Mars archetype people. It's like, because sex is an energy, and this is also a creative person as well, because sex is creativity, and Mars ruling over sex, ambition, drive, and action. Get it? Sex, drive. And so with Mars like ruling over that, these are people that can like in a snap get things done. Be very successful at a lot of creative projects that they put their energy into. Okay? And so yeah, like that's the Mars archetype people for you. Next, you have the Jupiter archetype people. So the Jupiter archetype manifests as people who have a lot of planets in Sagittarius, or people who have a lot of planets in the 9th house. This is one of my archetypes that I embody very strongly. Okay. These type of people are natural born travelers, natural born teachers, natural born philosophers, like you name it. They're all about teaching people to look at life from a higher perspective, because that's what Jupiter is about. These people are very optimistic about life. Their life can be falling apart, and like the Jupiter archetype person will be like, well, at least I'm still living, you know. Like Jupiter archetype people, they find positivity and enlightenment in just about anything. Like even the littlest, simplest things can be very enlightening and encouraging to them. Okay, so yeah, that's how the Jupiter archetype manifests itself. Okay. Next, we have the Saturn archetype. Okay, so Saturn archetype manifests itself in the natal chart as a person that has a lot of Capricorn in their chart, or a lot of 10th house placements in their chart. Okay, and the Saturn archetype, they're about responsibility, they're about structure, stability, holding off on things until the right time. Okay, because that's what Saturn is. People think that like with Saturn is about delay, but no, Saturn is just about holding off until the right time. You need to understand. Now, maybe to y'all 3D conscious people, it's a delay, but we all know as we evolve, we see Saturn as a protector. Okay, and like I said, holding off things until it's the right time. Okay, like for example, like Saturn will keep a woman single, okay, and she never be, well, she won't be discovered until it's her time to be discovered by a man. That's how Saturn could play out one way. Okay, but yeah, Saturn archetype people are very, very structured. Like, okay, they're similar to Virgo, Mercury archetype people, but just in a more constructive way. And the Saturn archetype people like a lot of security in their life and a lot of stability. Okay, and they like for their public image and their career to be stable. They like stable careers. Okay, stable public image. Like the Saturn archetype, like they can't have unpredictable circumstances in their life. It's just not gonna work for the Saturn archetype to always not know what's going to happen next. They need to always know, and they always have a plan, and they're goal oriented as well. Okay, next we have the Uranus archetype. So these are the Uranians right here. So this archetype, and this is another archetype that I embody strongly, manifests itself as people who have a lot of planets in Aquarius, or a lot of planets in the 11th house. Okay, and this archetype is all about revolution, revelation, change. Okay, mystery. Okay, these are the people that take you to an unknown world. Okay, because Uranus is the occultist. Okay, so these are also in itself people who have the Uranian energy within their chart are natural born occultists. Okay, And yeah, like they take you beyond the known. Okay, it's like with the Uranian energy, and a lot of people sleep on the Uranian energy, but with the Uranian energy, like they take you to the unknown, the world of the unknown, the world of mystery. Okay, and this is why a lot of people view Uranus as unpredictable. Okay, and they're like, you never know what you're gonna get from Uranus. Okay, but Uranian people, it's like on a subconscious level and sometimes on a conscious level, depending about how evolved the person is, that they do know what they're gonna get from Uranus, but they're just not telling everybody else. It's they always expect the unexpected, because Uranus is also about sudden change. Okay, and Uranus doesn't like Uranus lets you know indirectly what is about to go down, but just not directly. So it's always like, wait, with Uranus, you have to use your intuition, because Uranus rules intuitive consciousness. Okay, and so these people that have a Uranian energy, it's like they always expect the unexpected, so they're never caught off guard, ever. Okay. Next is the Neptune archetype. Okay, so the Neptunians. Okay, so these are people who have a lot of Pisces placements within their chart, or a lot of 12th house placements within their chart. And these people are all about spirituality, fantasy, okay? Psychic energy. Psychic, okay? These are the psychics. And they're very intuitive, almost intuitive, just like the Uranians. But the Neptunian energy is all about tapping into the unconscious mind. These people know their way through the unconscious mind, like, I swear they just do. And they're all about like selling you a dream, okay? You know, getting you to believe in a dream. They always get you to believe in a dream. It's all a dream. It's all a dream. But also, like, the Neptunian archetype is also the archetype that can help you change your reality as well. Because what have people been saying lately? That this world is an illusion, okay? That this physical reality is an illusion, right? Neptune rules over illusion. So it's like with Neptune will be like, well, if you don't like the illusion that you're in, create another illusion and live in that one, okay? So yeah, like that's the Neptunian archetype. And last but certainly not least, the Pluto archetype, the Plutonian. Okay, so the Pluto archetype is someone who has a lot of planets in Scorpio, or a lot of planets in the 8th house. They manifest themselves as someone that's very dominating. For women, very dominating seductress, okay, like at its height. And they're all about power and control, but on the subconscious level. This is how they get you. The Plutonian archetype, like, they bypass your conscious mind and they go straight into your subconscious, like, no joke. Like, and they are natural born psychologists, okay? It's like they're natural born psychologists. So right off the bat, as soon as you meet a Plutonian, they're already working and doing psychology on you without you even knowing it. And that's like the true psychologist. True psychologists would never let you know that they're doing psychology on you. they know how to keep you engaged, okay? And so it's like while you're over there speaking to this person, they're over there taking mental notes and stuff like that. And they're always in your mind all the time, regardless if you're aware of it or not, though. Platonian archetype people are the people that transform you on many different levels. Usually they do it mentally and emotionally, and also through sex. They transform people through sex as well, okay? And so, and they're also somebody that also like gets you to realize that everything is in cycles: death, birth, growth, okay, and transformation. So yeah, those are the planetary archetype, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. And just to let you guys know, I have a couple new services on my site, eternalrulers.com. Okay, and so I have like new and innovative services, so check my site out. And until next time, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Until the next one, bye.